Namaste, this is Dr.Samarth, Ayurvedic physician practicing at Amrita Ayurvedic Center in Baswangudi. This episode will continue from the last episode, talking about all the foods and lifestyle that you need to do if you want to heal your bones. If you have a bad score in your bone density test and you don't have strong bones and you are recovering from a bone injury or a joint injury, it's very important that Ayurveda gives a list of different foods that you need to consume to maintain a good health of your joint. Now, what are all the different foods that are helpful for your bone health and your joint health? In Ayurveda, we call a fracture as bhagna. So, bhagna is of two types, where one involves the joint and the other does not involve the joint. So, the different kinds of fractures. So, Shushla Samhita tells it in detail all the different things. The first good ingredient that you need to consume when you are in bone recovery is water. Cold water. Avoid drinking warm and hot water, have cold water. The second is a very basic ingredient, rice. Rice will heal your injured joints and bones well. If you are a non-vegetarian, then Ayurveda also recommends meat soup. If you are a vegetarian, then you can always go for mung bean soup. Mung bean soup or green gram is an excellent legume for your joints. If you have osteoporosis, if you have a joint injury, you have an ACL tear or a different kind of a tear in your joint, it is very important that you can follow this diet to help recover your joints very well. Mung bean soup or green gram soup. The next good item is wheat. Consuming chapatis, rotis. Goduma or wheat is a highly praised food in Ayurveda for your bones. It gives you sthiratva. So it is a better option than rice when you have bone injuries. But both rice and wheat are recommended, along with mung beans are recommended for your joints to recover well and the bones to recover well. The next item is all the milk products. One is consuming milk. The second is also consuming ghee and butter. So these are the milk products that help in recovering and increasing that lubrication in your joints and also to give you all the required nutrients for the bone formation to happen there. The next important ingredient is honey. Honey is called a Yogavahi in Ayurveda because it increases the effect of whatever you consume. So if you add a spoon of honey to your roti or chapati that's made up of wheat, this can be a very good remedy for healing your joints. In aged patients, what happens is they have small micro fractures that take place because their meniscus would have worn out and they wouldn't want to get a surgery done. So in a condition like this, by following these diets or having a chapati with honey on a long-term duration can definitely help in protecting those joints and minimizing the inflammations because of the movement of the joints. The next key ingredient is garlic. Garlic is a superfood that can help repair your bones and joints. Snake guard is another thing that is recommended by Ayurveda. Another very, very important thing is drumsticks, moringa fruits, and also the moringa leaves. So using moringa leaves and moringa fruits can definitely aid in healing of those injured joints, rehab, and also different kinds of fractures. The other important thing is taking dry resins or grapes. Dry resins or grapes reduces the pitta and increases that healing nature, especially in your blood and your bones. So consuming grapes is very essential because that will also keep your blood levels up to help transport all that nutrition to your injured areas in your body. Then also young radish. Radish is another important thing, but young radish, not the one that has grown and ripened enough. The next important ingredient is amla or Indian gooseberry, Umbellica officinalis. This amla has so much vitamin C in it that it can help recover your broken joints and your injured joints and your bones very well. See, make sure all your food items are nutritious to taste and they're healthy. Give yourself a good rest period. If you have an elderly at home and they have a joint related problem, first get it properly diagnosed with a good doctor, whether it could be because of in Ayurveda, Amavata, Sandhivata, Vatarakta, we have different classifications. And we have different stages where joint problems can be a sub-symptom of another issue. So consider all this and consume all the foods that I have told you for your bone recovery. Next episode, I'm going to talk to you about another disease. Till then, thank you very much.